Good afternoon, everyone. Today's session on Go Global Business School to find out how you can creatively or effectively create your quality connections for your business. And this is a question that was asked by our trainerpreneur, who is the founder of SyncFlow, Randy Tan. So we have made it into a session and we'd love to answer him on this conversation. So welcome, Randy.
Thank you, Dr. Aziza. Yeah, and
Yes.
wow, this is a question that I receive a lot when I'm interacting with my network regarding how do we create quality connections for our business. And this thing that always comes out is when you say network is your net worth. Wow, how can you tap into that? You know, that's something that they always ask me. Can you help with that?
Yes.
Aziza?
Yes. You know, when we say your network is your net worth, a lot of people use that, and it's, I think, possibly the longest time we've been hearing it in this part of the world.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, if you look at it in financial terms, if I want to touch that, and then I'll come back to the layman term, how WhatsApp was bought over by Facebook for $19 billion is because of the network, the data they had. This is very simple. So it financially, it makes sense. Your network, it becomes your net worth, right? In a layman term, however, this is where I have learned it the hard way, if I were to say that, because I started off my journey as a business, part of BNI as a regional director. I was literally connecting people in 2003 and 4, creating chapters that also won award to go to USA for BNI to receive my award. This is like way back, right? 2003 and 4. Whereas in that time, I learned the power of relationship, how to build powerful relationship. What's next after powerful relationship? At that time, I found out there were 3 groups of network that we need to work on. Yes, 3. So I want to just give you the step-by-step process, because from where to where you can get. At that time, I didn't really know. It was all my learning experiences since then, and entering new markets like India, and also making relationships and shareholders in Mauritius. These are like, experiences that got me to understand how far we can go with our work. And so there are 3 groups of people that become part of our network. Until and unless we can put ourselves into understanding who this person is showing up, we'll always be in a struggle. So let me tell you the first group of people. The first group of people are our supporters, and we call them advisors, mentors, and they may never be your customer. Right? So these are people that says, you go girl, and I'm behind you, I'm here to support you. So when people show up like that, right, you want to honor them, respect them. And I have a whole bunch of people. If not for them, I will never be gotten, I would never have got the title that I'm a Russian doll syndrome, like Putawong, will not fall, not coming back. So we need supporters and really powerful mentors who are there. They are your support network. Never ever think they will become your customers or you expect them to buy from you, because you will be ending up with disappointment, right?
Wow, I never knew that. That's very good information. Yeah, when I think about it, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
We live in a Maya, in an illusion that they will be, oh my God, they love me so much and they definitely going to support me. What is support me? Buy my product. No, that's never going to happen. Whereas there's a second group of network, the network that we want to look at is the customers, people who believe in your product. They come in and they become an advocate. They will really love you and stand for you. And they feel like this offer that you have has impacted. So a client, a customer can become an advocate when they see a real transformation in themselves. And if your business is really able to cause the transformation, you have an advocate. So this is the challenge most businesses have when it comes to this kind of a conversation, where they say that in my product, this product, facial mask, it needs to go out there and I need to impact people. So how does it transform anybody's life? That is the work of a business owner, to look at how it solves problem and becomes real value that you can impact and create and advocate that. And this becomes a community. So this is a community of customers. So you need to know how to engage them, be with them. And when I say quality, right, these connections that become customers, they are your quality network that really will want to look at you and continue to support you. And you just have to make a call. No? Yesterday, I had this conversation with a high-profile organization, and they were supposed to put together a panel of people with us. And when we gave them, they gave us a list of about 20 to 30 people, very high-profile people. When we went in details, they said, I think I cannot approach them because these are not, they will ask too many questions. So this is not quality connection. This means you have not created the rapport. And as you know, Mr. Ayapadas and myself, we are in the founders of GoGLOBAL Business School. We prefer, and we always, and Ayapaji is an advocate and a master in doing this, in creating connections that's like that. So you know that this relationship with customers is so crucial. If they're going to be like that, that's when you lose your customers and they just go off to other products, exactly. Other ways. So this is the second group, the community of the connections of customers who can become advocates. So if your network is customers, it's not quality connection. If your network is advocates, that is quality connections.
Wow.
Right? Okay, now we go to the third one, and I love this third one because these are...
Please share. Yeah, I love to hear that.
This third one are partners. Partners
wow. Yeah.
who don't just work with you for the sake of your product, referral fee, right? Because customers, advocates, they may become your referral. These are partners who stand with you, seeing your vision, and willing to walk the journey with you. And when you say partners, there are two types of partners. Partners who become vested interest to walk the journey, and you have a clear roadmap with them. And the second one is shareholders. They become shareholders. They are willing to put what we say, put the money where the mouth is.
Yes.
And decide to walk it with you by investing in you and being part of you. And this is the ideal connections that will take us the longest way. And we are so excited to tell you that we do have a huge network of supporters for sure. Like, Aziza, you are like, wow, all of that. I have all of that.
Yes.
Whereas, what really excites me more than the supporters are how our customers who came into our programs get really inspired by the work we do and become shareholders. So this is the trick, and I just love it that we are able to put all these things together into the program of the Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship to show people how you can go face by face in growing your business and really creating a new level of connections in their life.
Yes, I can't hold myself just now. Yes, I can't hold myself just now. It's because you have a huge network. People want to know how do you do that at GoGLOBAL. Can you share more, Aziza?
Yeah, I just woke up one day and I said I should have a global network, and then I start calling everybody, and then everybody say, "Yeah, I'll be in your network. This is so fun." So that's how I have it.
Really? Wow.
You think it's so easy?
No, definitely not. Come,
exactly.
Share more.
Exactly. I feel that it's a huge blessing that I was to be at the right place at the right time. I feel that is the huge blessing that I was put in, in the program that I was at the transformational program that kind of shifted me to think more about who I am and where I come from and get to my clarity of what I really want in my life. So as I expanded myself, the word is I expand myself, my way of life, my being, I started attracting the right people to show up in our life. And I'm really, really blessed to tell you that, the scope, like just now I tell you, a support network, customer network, and shareholders network or partner network. It's an ongoing process. And I feel that people can come and go, but because you have impacted them in your life, they will never really go. You understand what I mean? You can always pick up a phone and say, "Hey, how are you?" And it's been a long time we haven't met, and you'll go back to the relationship and just catch up as if you've never done before. One thing for sure, the network that I built is hard work.
Hard work. Yes, I can connect with that. Yes.
That's right. So really connecting with the heart, with truth and sincerity, that you know that you're an authentic, true person, that whatever you've done, and I'm so blessed that it's the communities and the people that I interact with, allowing mistakes to happen. Yesterday, I was in a conversation with on a webinar with a very high profile business person, and he said that Asian communities are not a forgiving community. So we hold mistakes to our heart and
Yes.
crucify the person for whatever it happens. And unfortunately for me, very fortunately for me, I was blessed to be part of, and I'm still part of, a community that holds everybody accountable for the results, at the same time willing to allow to make mistake, correct, and move on. Like what Baki says, a step to the right, a step to the left, till you find the desired advance, right? Steps moving forward.
Yes.
So that is what happened to me. I was able to expand myself, and originally I was talking about just Indian, Asian, Singapore, Malaysia, and that's what my focus was. And I connected extensively, of course, supported with a lot of our business mentors from US as well as Australia and other countries. And then, so they were originally my support network. So I leveraged on them, their education, their learning, and expanding myself got me to another level of clarity when I decided to take on a bigger vision, opening market in India. And that gave me a huge learning experience. Like, you talk about quality connection.
Yeah.
Now I know what quality connection really means. And it's not everybody who says, you have a fantastic product, will be that quality connection for you, right?
Yeah, totally agree.
So this is where, I went through a huge learning experience opening new market like India. And it got me to understand the clarity I need to have when I connect with someone. If I'm not able to put across my message on what is it that I want out of my business, what is it that I want to generate? If my message is not clear, I'll be sending the wrong information, attracting the wrong connection. I'm sorry I'm saying a wrong conversation here, but people that will not be able to serve you at that time. So the clarity in you is so important. So when you are in a space where, as I got clearer, that's how I am so good at manifesting connections. So as we talk
a lot about alignment also, and that comes into play all the time, and that's how you do it.
That's right. Alignment to what you really want in your life, and then going into connection. So my business partner, Mr. Ayapadas, was a prayer. I mean, literally, I'm talking about literally prayer, that I was praying for a connection that would open my doors to what I need to do for India market to expand overseas, and for overseas people to enter India. So that's where it all started. And I have to say that it was a powerful journey. It has been since, for us to, come together and create a strategy, alliance. So connection like that and like this. So now it's about this. Last time my connection was like this. I would dare to say it's like this right now. So that's why we say you have to walk the talk. So if you have people around you that really believes in you and walks the journey with you, and Ayapaji and myself, we have a very blessed network of shareholders. And I have to tell you one conversation about our opening market in Mauritius.
Yes.
So that was really a success story that I would like to share, because that's like the most recent one, right? Most recent
can you share more? No, I'm actually very greedy. Can you share more than one after that?
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Okay, I will tell you about Mauritius, because that was a very obvious one. So connecting with people, one important thing is you need to tell them what's so different about you to say that, yes, I want to know more about you. So that's a very important trick. And this, of course, in BNI, they say, tell me more conversations, the elevator pitch. But when you're going into new market, what I did, I sent an email to all the chambers and associations introducing ourselves. And the one that stood out most for everyone, of course, going to Mauritius, we had zero contact. I had one contact, which was the professor, he's a professor and a minister for education, former minister for education in Mauritius. But it was an acquaintance. So I anyway sent out emails to everyone. And guess who called me up? Within 24 hours, the Chinese chambers in Mauritius.
Wow.
They called up and they said, why don't you you know, my profile is an Indian lady from Singapore, Chinese educated. And so they were very, very intrigued by my profile. So they called us up, and my office, they connected me. And then in the end, what happened in 24 hours, we got connected to so many of the Mauritius people just being in Singapore. They connected us. And when we arrived in Mauritius, Mr. Aipadas and myself, we were welcomed by the board of Chinese Chamber of Mauritius.
Wow.
They collaborated with us on a program. They don't know us, right? It was just on profiles. And then they collaborated with us. We conducted a program where the president of Mauritius was the chief guest. And what was interesting is at the end of the program, the past and present presidents of Chinese chambers became our shareholders.
Wow. Wow.
So they were in the program themselves. So they saw the value. So what am I telling you? It's about enrolling people into your vision. Connection is about enrolling people into our vision. I say that again. Quality connection is about enrolling people into your vision. And that is possibly the powerful journey that anyone can take. So these are big picture. So now everybody is not looking for shareholder, right? Everybody's looking for customers and they're looking for leads. And how do I convert them to these three? Either one, can drop them into either one, either a support group, a customer advocate, or a shareholder partner. No need to be shareholder, just a partner to do business with you. So these three areas, how do you create that? In the recent success we created, we strategically structured programs with partners from India, in the north of India, and then another partner from Malaysia, and another partner from South India. And strategically, within a short period of 3 months, not 3 months, I think it's about 2 months, we generated almost 1,000 leads with $0 investment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when I say leads, these are not that fishing rope leads. I throw the fishing net, catch people. No, these are qualified leads. We know their name, their email address, their contact number, and whether they are in business, how many years in business, qualified leads who showed interest to be and registered to be in our events and our programs. So what am I getting at? It is the clarity in our vision and what we want to do, finding the right quality connection, we can create miracles. So this is a success story we will also be sharing. And in fact, that is just the beginning. I'm sharing with you the very tip of the iceberg, because tomorrow's session, we will be touching on effective collaboration. How does that happen?
Wow. It seems like, we have all this figured out, right? So whoever wants to be part of this, quickly sign up right now. The link is below.
Yes, it is. I'm just going to rub it in. Because you see, what we want to do in the Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship, as we say, Randy, and we are very happy that you're part of this program and in marketing it and organizing it with us, and with a vision of really reaching out to more SMEs to become empowered in their journey. We want to invite everybody to look at this as a journey that you will be taking on to practice and create results. So practice is one, create results in another one. It's 888 hours of immersed learning with whole brain, whole being technology that will really expand you. So naturally, you get attracted to some amazing connections. And just yesterday we were having this is a very, very humbling story for us. One of the ladies who were part of our network, who organized this program with us in South India, she's from a small town in South India. She went all out to create this awareness. Guess what? Yesterday she was on the program thanking us because she arranged all these programs. She connected with some amazing people, and now her products are going to be exported.
Wow.
And it's nothing to do with us. We're not here to claim stakes of her income, right? So what we are saying is, when we are clear in our mind, in our heart, in our spirit, we attract the right group of people. In fact, she specifically said that there were so many blocks in her that was removed in the process of supporting us. Not that she was a CAD participant, just by being in our energy of reaching out, doing work, connecting with people, she was able to create that result. And we do have Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship friends who expanded their network massively by attending the program and being part of a bigger network. And I just want to leave everyone with this, like we say about quality connection. Never ever look to everyone as your customer and bombard them with your products and services. And I know in LinkedIn, it's going quite crazy. Every time you
Yes.
connect with someone, they send you, hi, I see that, hi, Dr. Aziza, please, I took a look at your website. We do this web designing, blah, blah. I don't want to know your web designing. I mean, I have tens of thousands of people approaching me on that. I mean, like hundreds of people approaching me on that. So at the end of the day, what is it that we want to offer? Always find out what is the person there first before we can make it on. Yeah. So we can drop them into any one of these three boxes. They are either the support network, I'm going to say it again, support network, customer network, or
partners
network, right?
Yeah.
So if at all you can figure this out, I think you have a long way to, you have almost like shorten your trip in quality connections and moving forward. I trust this kind of sums up everything.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Aziza.
Thank you.
And very valuable questions and answers. And yeah, I look forward for our next session where we have another questions that my contacts have, cannot wait. So we will talk to them tomorrow.
Yes, and it's going to be how you can create effective collaborations and creating results in your business. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, and it's wonderful connecting. Click on the link to register for the next intake of Certificate in Applied Entrepreneurship, organized by SyncFlow, a project of GoGLOBAL Business School. Thank you, everyone.
Looking forward to see you.
See you.